Hey everyone, today we have a very special guest with us. We have Dr. Munish Jindal with us. So Munish is CEO of HoverRobotix and he is founding member of MENTORx. And Munish, let me tell you about Munish. Munish is man of his dreams and he has been a great revolutionary in digital industry, and he has done his MBA from Australia and PhD in robotics from USA. And he is a pioneer of hoverboards in India. Guys, if I talk about the quality and his amazing hoverboards, I have used that. And let me tell you, like you people float on the floor and these are amazing. And so Manish, Manish is working in nearly 30 countries and he has been awarded so many awards. So there's a list of awards. I can't name those awards right now. So guys, let's start. Let's not waste time, and over to Manish. So Manish, welcome to Digital Talks with Abhishek, and it's our pleasure that you accepted our invite for this small interview on digital economy, the new norm. So, as we have seen in the past 2 months, it's a time of lockdown and digital economy is rising. And moreover, how do you see this change? How do you see this time of lockdown?
Namaste. Thank you, Abhishek, for inviting me at the Digital Talks with Abhishek. It's indeed a pleasure and a privilege for me to be getting hosted by you. And yes, as you rightly pointed out, we are going through a paradigm shift right now, So in this, what is happening is the world is changing. We are going through a massive change whereby a beautiful world is waiting for us outside. And now the world is going to be digitized. See, we were already using all the digital mediums, online, internet, mobile phones, smartphones, laptops. But how much of that was inculcated in a real work life, in a professional life? So now digital is going to be in every walk of life, every sphere of life, be it industry, be it manufacturing, be it education, be it you call your kids play, anything and everything will be digitized.
Nice. So it is there. So, but Manish, tell me one thing, how will these hardcore manufacturing come? Because you have been associated with, I know that with every field of business, every kind of business. And how do you see that hardcore manufacturing companies see this time of lockdown, and whether they will feel the need of being on a digital medium, being on internet?
Yes, see, obviously, see what was happening was earlier when we used to talk about hardcore manufacturing or industry, they used to say we are a manufacturing sector. How you're going to digitize us? But when you're going to introspect them, when you're going to thoroughly see all their processes, I can surely let you know that at least 50% of their work, their processes can be digitized. I recently, at the end of the last year, I got a chance to be with the PM of India, Mr. Modi. And we were discussing about India being the 5 trillion economy. And Abhishek, would you believe me if I say that India, out of that 5 trillion, more than 1 trillion would be the share of digital economy itself. And this was we discussed before this pandemic.
And this
before
is huge. This is huge.
Yes, this is huge. And now I can assure you, after this thing, it's going to be even way beyond 1 trillion. And I'm talking about at least 25% of Indian GDP getting digitized. Digital is going to have more than 25% share in the economy. So when we talk about hardcore manufacturing, take it this way. How about your client, your vendors, your workforce, collaboration through digital medium? What about your getting your orders? What about your logistics? See, my company HoverRobotix, we have pan-India operations. We have types with 252 logistic partners. They are digitized. We have a digital collaboration. Everything is keyed into the system. They get the information. The only intervention, physical intervention happens is one of their guy that comes to pick up the parcels, right? Otherwise, everything is digital. Customer is getting digital email and they can track their parcel and then the parcel gets delivered. So as of now, my manufacturing company, my HoverRobotix is 75% digital. And beyond that, We have my MentorX, another venture, my MentorX into education. We have completely gone 100% digital.
Right. So like the MentorX deals in so many countries. And how do you see like MentorX is helping companies connecting at this point of this like time of pandemic? I would not say it like this is a harsh time. This is a time of learning, and this is a time of absolute like flourishing. So I would take this as a positive like aspect, and how MentorX is helping out different like companies and businesses you are associated with.
See, wonderful, wonderful, Abhishek, what you said, that this is a time of learning. We are learning beautifully during this phase that how quickly the world can change. And we have to unlearn to learn. We have to give away our traditional methods of whether it's living life or whether doing businesses, and we have to learn new ways. And in
Right.
which digital is the new game changer.
Right.
Digital is the gateway to the future. What we are doing is we are MentorX. We are as of now thriving in more than 30 countries. I cannot be present in all the countries physically. So
Absolutely.
digital is giving us that leverage to
Mhm.
be present everywhere. Right now, during when the lockdown happened, we realized the pulse. Would you believe if I would say that within next 24 hours we were digital, we were live in more than 30 countries?
Mhm.
What we're doing is we, on the one side, we have this coaches, trainers, counselors, people, entrepreneurs, teachers, educationists, as academicians. On the other side, we have mentees, students, youth, women, people from all walk of life who need this. So it's a hand-holding platform for both of them, where we are just connecting both of them,
Right.
together. And this is, we are doing a global phenomena,
Mhm.
global revolution we have brought with MentorX, where we are educating people, we are empowering them, and we are elevating them to new level. And without digital, it wouldn't have been possible. Take it this
Absolutely.
way. Recently, I got a call from a school in Italy that their students were sitting at home.
Right.
Right. So we did a session, right, sitting at my home for students in Italy.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And that's how like you people are connecting. And one more, like I was researching about you, and we also have discussion so many times that you have built a platform for kids, which is RevUp. And you're doing so many things on RevUp. And like this, at this point of time, students are sitting at home. So what are your views about education, like getting education at home? It has been a taboo that in India itself, that people do not want to study like sitting on computer. They just need a physical teacher before them. But now the scenario has completely changed. How do you see that scenario in terms of education, digital scenario in terms of education?
See, education in the digital era, it has gone more wider. Earlier, the education was what? Brick and mortar. That
Mhm.
as a student or a kid is going to school and he's imparted with the curriculum. Like we have RevUp. RevUp is the brainchild idea of my co-founder, Miss Nancy Juneja.
All
She
right.
is into life skills from past 15 years. And what we're doing is we're nurturing kids over there,
Mhm.
right? Kids, the kids are the future of any nation, any given nation. They are the torch
Absolutely.
bearers of our future.
Absolutely.
So if you nurture them rightly, they can do any possible thing in this world.
Mhm.
So what we're doing is we are nurturing them with the right skill set,
Mhm.
right talents, and we are offering them the platform where they can showcase their talents.
Right.
And we are making them so confident enough that even if you ask them tomorrow, if you ask me, Dr. Jindal, can any of your students come for an interview? I can challenge you. Our students whom we are nurturing, they can right now, so they can sit here on the same platform and you can interview them, and you won't find any difference whether you're interviewing a CEO or you're just interviewing a 10-year-old kid.
That's wonderful.
This is the power of knowledge and what is happening due to digital. Now we are at every home.
Mhm.
One, second thing, in a physical class, you only have a power to nurture maybe 25, 30, 40 students. With the
Mhm.
digital medium, you can even impart knowledge to thousands of students concurrently at the same time and at the
Absolutely.
different various parts of the globe.
Mhm.
You can be live in Italy, you can be Ukraine, India, US, Canada, Vietnam, Japan. You could be everywhere.
Right.
And we have
Right.
recently launched the Child Prodigy series as well, whereby a child or a kid who has their talents, they can come over on that platform, they can showcase their talents, and they can be the role model for other kids. The purpose behind this is that a thought process that if he can do it, you can do it. So we are trying to nurture all the kids and make them the future entrepreneurs, future torch bearers for the economy.
And this is a wonderful idea. Like right from their beginning, you people are inculcating these entrepreneurial like skills in them, that their mind should be like at that particular level, focused, I would say, focused from right from their studies, that they have to be in a particular direction to accomplish their goals. And I have like seen a poster of you guys about that Prodigy series, and it was wonderful to see that. I have seen that a kid of I guess 12 years old was coming there in your show, and he was talking about his venture which he started in like at the age of 12. That's
Yes,
wonderful. That's wonderful.
yes. Yes, that is
So
what, that if a kid of a 12 can do it, this is what our vision is, that we, rather than you being just be the silent audience, you
mhm.
learn, you get inspired. And rather than having a role model of the age of, may say, Mr. Tata or someone, how about having a role model who is just 12 years old?
Right, right, absolutely, absolutely. And one more thing, like this is about education, and we have seen like digital education is coming up very well, and it has been taking up because all the schools are being digitalized right now, and like it's, we know that till September at least, students are not going to schools. So because they are more prone to this COVID, and till then education has to be online, and it'll be growing. It is a growing sector. And one more thing, apart from education, like we have seen that in India work from home culture was not that much built up, but now due to this thing, everybody is like keen, and everybody is working from home, and they are like just they just want to work from home, one thing or another thing. And how do you see this thing? How do you see this change of working from home?
See, work means we have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter from where,
Mm-hmm.
work shall get done. If you even go back, like say maybe another 15 years ago, when the advent of IT companies started happening, they
Right.
provided 4 days of work from home, that due to any of urgency or any physical personal reasons, you're not able to reach office, you can do work from home.
Mm-hmm.
Now take it this way, due to whatever we are going through, everything is happening work from home, right? Still, we should be appreciated that work is happening. People who are dedicated to their work, they're still disciplined enough. They're waking at the same time, logging into their systems right 9 a.m. and work till their office hours at till 5 or 8 o'clock. They're sitting there on their systems. They're
Mm-hmm.
working. But you
Right.
know, the biggest advantage of this we have got is, earlier supposedly there are small or medium enterprises who
Mm-hmm.
are either dealing in just in their cities or in their nation only. Now suddenly they realize that the work from home has opened up doors to the global economy for them.
Okay.
Suddenly, just by a tap on your mobile phone,
Mm-hmm.
you can deal with the entire world,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
One, and second, the efficiency of a human being has increased. By earlier, you at least say 2 hours. If you talk about a city like NCR, Delhi NCR, people are every day traveling close to 2 to 3 hours to and fro from
I
office to
can
home,
I
and they
can
get
bet that.
exhausted.
Yes.
They get, and now imagine they don't have to travel. They're sitting at home and their efficiencies have increased. They have more time to spend with their families as well, and they have gone more dedicated to work. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and due to digital, there is more transparency in work. Everything is there on the screen. Whatever you have done, whatever work you have done today, it's logged in. It's on your
Right.
system. So more transparent reports are getting prepared. Your employer can get to see what you have done in a day, and your efficiency can be checked in a week's time, and accordingly work targets can be assigned, you know. So I believe work from home has bettered out human life than whatever life we were living.
Okay. But don't you think like it has disturbed the work culture or the home culture? So I know that you have already mentioned that it has set the routine. Routine is one thing, but our bosses know that like people, the guys at home, and like it is, I can say, mismanagement.
See, that is up to, take it this way, if someone doesn't want to work, or
Hmm.
we always have an underperformers who don't want to do, it is an excuse for them, that
Okay.
okay, I'm sitting at home. But if you're really dedicated to your work, it doesn't
Right.
matter. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting at home or you're in an office,
Right.
right?
Right.
Though that doesn't matter at all, that what walls you are sitting in, if you are purely dedicated to your work.
Right.
One, and second thing, take it this way, when it is like when you know that working from home is giving you extra 2 hours of leverage being with your family. How about that? Earlier, if you have an 8-hour schedule every day and you're traveling extra 3 hours just to and fro, that is taking up your 11 hours a day, and now it's just taking 8 hours. So I have noticed, even I'm closely connected with people across the globe. I've noticed they are saying they are even willing to give an extra hour or extra couple of hours to their work because they are just sitting at their comfort of home.
No, yeah, that's another like viewpoint that we can think upon, like work from home. Yeah, obviously we have to manage ourselves to like be into that system.
Yes, yes, and digital is the next in thing. Trust me. If people they don't rely on digital, then they won't be able to survive and thrive. When this thing happened, I read so many posts that what will happen, whether the business would flourish or not, economy would flourish or not. Abhishek, what we did, we got the pulse, and within next 24 hours of lockdown, we went digital. Digital.
Yeah.
And in this era of lockdown, would you believe if I say we are getting 500% growth? We are growing exponentially.
I believe that.
And the best part is happening. Earlier, if you have to recruit employees, you throw an ad on the portals, right? Then you take the interviews, then you shoot out the appointment letters, you hire the candidate. Now what is happening? Again, it's digital. We are just recruiting people digitally, assigning them work from home. They're doing our work digitally. We are paying them digitally.
Right.
We have even increased. People are saying that organizations would fire people. We are increasing our workforce during lockdown.
Yeah, absolutely. I can bet that.
We have hired more of the agencies. We have hired more of the people, and we are growing.
Right. No, I can completely relate to this thing because due to this pandemic, like digital things, our business has grown, our team size has grown, and we are loving this. I'm not talking about the pandemic thing, but the learnings that we are having, the growth we are having, and we are seeing this growth, and we are learning learning the this is a learning curve, I would say, and we are onto it. And Munish, like this was the list of questions I have, and now like I would like to like share a message for the audience that how like they should utilize this time of COVID-19, and how they can like start being on digital, like how can they make full use of this digital economy.
Abhishek, if you go back to the old times before this pandemic, even you or me, we used to say, if I get time, I would do this. Oh man, I have a busy schedule and I'm not getting the time. How shall I do this? Right. So I say now you have all the time. If you have a long pending book, write it. Okay. And see, again, I will talk, you would say you're talking too much of digital. Again, it's the digital. Write it on your laptop, get it published digitally.
Right.
There is Amazon Kindle or Amazon e-mediums who would even sell your ebooks, and you will even make money, and as well as you will get that much required name and fame that you might have been looking through your book.
Absolutely.
So whatever hobbies you have, nurture them, right? One. Second, you can learn new digital skills, or you can do much required courses. Learning is a continuous process.
Right.
All the universities or all the various, there are so many other courses who have gone, not only courses, there is so much of free learning. You can adapt to new skills, learn so many. The upcoming time is going to be of artificial intelligence as well and machine learning. That is what we are into HoverRobotix. We make hoverboards. They are artificial intelligence. They move with your thinking, right? We are the pioneers of that in India. So same with people can adapt to new skills, new knowledge. And again, this digital is going to play a major role. People can get to learn new platforms, how they can go digital. Along with, I would say that if, or you can get connected with more of the digital marketing companies who can help you, assist you going live, setting you live, gearing you towards the digital economy across the world.
Absolutely. And this is a great advice for me as well at this point of time. You're connecting with other big companies, like where I can collaborate and go global, I would say. And thank you so much, Munish. Like it was great talking to you. And I know that you have limited time and we have like some clutch out there. But right now, I'll not take much of your time. And thanks once again for coming on our show. And we are looking forward for your whenever you give us the time next, and we'll try to ask some more questions from you. post pandemic. And thank you so much, Munish. Thank you very much, Munish, for coming here and like guiding us in the right direction. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abhishek. Namaste, everyone. Just survive, thrive, live happily. I trust me, a beautiful world is waiting for us. Once everything is over, when you go out in the real world, you will see there's a very beautiful world that's waiting for us. So let's cherish life, let's enjoy life, and let's make this world a better place. Namaste.
Bye, guys. Signing off now. Thank you, Munish. Thank you once again.